All right, friends, welcome to Battletech episode. I think it's 113. Adam Kiseki versus Jordyn Payne.
I knew this was coming eventually.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you here. Having people in the same category is like the best thing for me because I can reuse NPCs without having to design an entirely new mech personality and set of skills every single time.
I agree. I've been enjoying chasing Hunter up class 6. I'm just waiting for the inevitability where one of us where we have to beat each other.
Fight each other. Yeah, I mean, that already has happened at least once. Seth versus Kyle Morgan. All right, so this is days before the Cosmo incident. You have, of course, received, like all others, the gift of Apex Dragons branded clothing. Would you like to accept these clothes?
Adam takes one look at them, and I think pretty quickly realizes that they're like basically clan uniform type stuff. Like they're slightly, company-ified. Seth probably didn't like fully, because I think Seth has tried the like Apex Dragons uniform thing before. And Adam just takes one look at it and is like, I'm not wearing this clan garbage.
All right. Your boy Osman, however, is wearing it. He may be a prince among pirates, but he's also a team player. As long as he's at the, the lead of the team, the captain of the team.
Well, that's a problem for him. He's at the bottom of the totem pole.
I mean, there's certainly
how's his
people
first
lower
match
than
go,
him.
by the way?
We'll talk about that in a little bit. Is there anything you're doing after rejecting the gift of clothes?
No. But I think Adam does say to Osman to be careful about anything Seth gives him, because Adam knows that Seth's investigating us.
Do you?
Yeah, he's inquiring about our mechs getting checked out.
Oh yeah. Well, he checked with everybody about that, but all right. So you've given him.
He's also looking for Alex, and we both know where Alex went.
That's true. You've given him a Falcon Hawk, correct?
Yes.
All right. So I mean, an ERPPC on a light mech is a pretty big deal. It's not the fastest and it's not the most heavily armored, but Osman's first match is won by dint of the fact that he can blow through any real armor part of a Jenner in a one-on-one. I mean, he just wins on technological money advantage.
He's got good aim, and he's got an awesome mix of firepower, armor, and maneuverability.
I mean, he just destroys them before they ever get to short range. You're like, here's all these technical reasons, and I'm like, it's the ERPPC.
I mean, yeah.
It takes 2 or 3 turns to get in a range that your PPC's already got you.
His aim is not trash, so yeah, the time to close distance is. That's why I wanted to get his aim down. I was like, Osman, you gotta learn to fucking hit shots.
Now, Osman believes that he is, of course, the new Prince of Solaris, en route to becoming the Grand Champion. With this single victory, he's sealed his legacy on Solaris, and this will really show his father, not that he cares.
I think after this, with all this happening, Adam kind of like tries to take Osman aside.
Yeah.
And like sit him down somewhere private and try to talk to him about. I think Adam starts it with, Osman, you've now obtained your first victory in the arena proper. And with that first step comes a lot of well-earned accolades. But do you remember before, when I first started training you, I asked you very directly why you were here and what you wanted. And you told me that you wanted to be the best. Now, Osman, you've done well. You're very good. Do not mistake a single victory for the end of the path. You are hungrier than that. You are better than that. Are you a man of faith, Osman?
He's not. No.
Well, while I can't tell you what to believe, as that is a thing every man must decide for himself, there's something to be said for having something larger than what it simply lies within your skin that drives you. A cause of some kind. Something to take up, something to champion, something to carry with you. It ties you to this world and thus makes you stronger. Because men who have nothing tying them to this world are all too hurried to leave it. That is all. And congratulations.
Thank you. All right, so he's ignored most of what you said because he's a victor now, a champion, and he is everything he thought he was on the way up.
Yeah, that's kind of what I figured would end up happening.
Yeah.
But Adam has done his due diligence.
Some of your boys from the pub are starting to ask questions like, where is the rest of the team? And where is the aerospace fighter that was with us? Why didn't they come back? What do we do next?
Adam gets everybody together.
Okay.
And gives essentially a debrief of the mission. He runs down, who we lost. Neglects to mention the fact that we, wiped a team on purpose. Because anybody who knows about that already was on a need to know sort of thing.
Okay.
But he makes sure to lace it with pumping them up. Because, we won. We stuck to the fucking clan sons of bitches and we stole their dropship right out from under their nose. Left nothing but bloody bulkheads in our wake, that kind of thing. And then, he gives them the rundown of what we lost and then what we, gained.
Okay. The privates and specialists and corporals, they accept all of this without question, but the older men and women who were NCOs, 2 or 3 of them, still have questions. Don't feel comfortable asking them right now, but don't accept your explanation because, how did they lose, an experienced Capellan team plus mercenaries all to the engineering section? None of them came back. It was just Osman. Just Osman is the only one who came back. They got questions. And your explanation did absolutely nothing about the aerospace fighter. It's very public right now that the fighter basically disappeared.
I mean, he just straight up tells them, he's like, we lost the fighter. it got blown to pieces when we came in.
Okay, but that's not what the news is saying. The news is saying that the fighter lost contact and was last tracked heading at an unknown vector. And they believe it's still out there somewhere. It just doesn't have any radar signature or communications. They're not. There are some people here who don't accept this explanation wholeheartedly.
Yeah. This is to be expected. Adam, you know, he'll do what he can to try to field questions in private. If people have them. But I think for now it's like sort of he does the, you know, gives them the basic rundown and then says, you know, take your money, enjoy your cut for a little while, but lay low because, you know, we kicked the hornet's nest. It's going to be a minute before we get up to much else. Got to give Loki some time to cool their heels.
I mean, Loki isn't really an investigatory branch. Just to be clear. They're internal state terrorism. So they wait for someone else to tell them what to do.
Yeah, well, I guess then it's what just do the Lyrans call it like
LIC?
MI?
Lyran
they call it
Intelligence
LIC.
Corp.
That's
Yeah.
right.
I mean,
For
they're
some reason, I
breaking
thought the
up
Lyrans
with.
actually called it like MI5.
No,
like,
that's
still.
the Federated Sons and their MIO branch, the military intelligence. MIO.
That's right. MIO. That's the one I was thinking of. Yeah.
You mean the Stealthy Foxes and the Fox 5s and the Fox 6s? And... Okay. Other than that, you know, you get the news that Elizabeth's leaving. And actually, I think you might have got that last time.
Yeah. Adam sent like a very cursory.
Yeah, you guys aren't close.
Yeah, he sent a, you know, I haven't been at the company long, but you always treated me with respect, so thank you. You made me feel welcome, etc. Just a very like perfunctory sort of like thank you for doing your job.
You get a text message, the same one you saw in the gladiator stable, and then several minutes later you get a phone call from Ro.
Hello, Ro.
This is Ro, Apex Dragons. Mr. Kiseki, I just wanted to follow up with you. I believe you may have recently received a unusual text message.
Yes.
Someone has infiltrated our databases and is sending unusual espionage messages. We believe that this is some sort of childish hacker prank. I think it's best to ignore what's happening. I'll get back to you once we've found these culprits and re-secured our data.
Thank you, Ro.
I hope that you have an extremely pleasant day.
I believe I will.
Okay. He hangs up.
He immediately goes to Osman.
Yeah.
And says, Osman, where are your uniforms?
Sorry, what was that?
Where are your uniforms?
I mean, he's wearing one right now.
Adam just immediately like pulls out like a fucking bug sweeper.
Sure. Make a research roll real quick. Okay, technically it's just an instinct roll.
Cool. That is 5 + 2 is 7.
You check the sweeps and the creeps. You don't find any bugs.
Okay.
I mean, look, you skip the bleeps and the blorps. So that's pretty, I mean, what are the odds it's a bleep or a blorp?
Adam just says, get rid of them. All of them. And just shows him a text.
Okay. Osmond doesn't take it seriously. I mean, you didn't find any bugs. He also got a call from Roe. Roe's contacting everybody to let them know that this was a false alarm.
Osmond,
Somebody
you understand
messing.
that Roe is a clanner, right?
All right. I mean, when you say that, he says, Roe a clanner. He's no more a clanner than you or I. I mean, he might have been born there, but look at him. He uses contractions. He wears a Hawaiian print shirt.
Osmond. You genuinely believe that people are incapable of deceiving you.
No, of course not. Plenty of people have tried to deceive me, but I'm an excellent judge of character.
Cosmo may be a bumbling fool, but the few times he gets enough spine to actually blow the whistle on something, he has yet to be wrong. Get rid of them.
Name one other time.
Osmond, this isn't a request. And Adam leaves.
You and him are at opposite sides of this. He has nice new clothing that has been proven to be safe and effective. He's got an authority figure telling him that everything's just fine, and then you're like freaking out. I think he's probably at the point where he's trying to calm you down, like, okay, Adam, just calm down, let's take a breath, talk it out. How do you feel about the situation? He says that as he straightens the jacket for his uniform with the Apex Dragons logo.
Adam takes a deep breath, sighs, and takes a look around the room.
Where did you approach him at?
I'm not sure. Wherever, I'd probably somewhere like the gym or something.
Okay.
I'm just trying to imagine where Osmond would be. Actually, it makes no sense for Osmond to be in the gym. He'd never be in there. Probably
Listen,
like.
that's true, but for a different reason that you think. It's not that Osmond doesn't work out. It's just that he doesn't like showing other people that he's put the effort in.
Mm-hmm.
He wants to make everything seem like he's casually good at things. Just born that way.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But no, it'd probably be like the like gladiator lounge or somewhere that's that like area for socializing in the dorms.
Well, then there's absolutely nobody there. The gladiators literally never socialize with anybody.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but there's like cameras and shit in here, probably. Of at least of the security variety.
Inside the building, and I don't know about that one.
Hmm? You don't think so?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Then yeah. I think Adam just says, Osmond, if you trust me on anything, don't trust them. And then he leaves. And then I'm gonna have to text Spoon because Adam is going to start taking some precautions.
Okay.
For instance, Adam is going to see if he can get into the Apex Dragons data logs.
Yeah.
And see if he can corrupt the records for when mechs have been checked out.
My God, listen. All right. Obstruction of justice is a crime, and it's often the one that people get picked up on, right? People freak out and they're like, oh no, I'm going to get caught for doing this crime. But actually, there isn't enough evidence to tie people to the crime. But then the FBI just sits and waits for them to fuck up, and then they fuck up, and then they get them on obstruction of justice, and then the waterfall of being able to open up so many more investigations on you just floods on in. So I just want to make sure. Currently, I mean, we know out of character, they got nothing on you. Are you sure you want to do this? Because Seth is specifically looking for you to do this.
Well, Adam's specifically trying to figure out what Seth knows.
Oh my God. All right, here we go. We're doing spy versus spy. Wile E. Coyote and the Roadrunner. Tom and Jerry.
So whether or not he actually starts fucking everything up depends on what Seth knows already.
I'd like you to make a training roll then to infiltrate this computer system.
Oh, it's training to infiltrate computers?
Yeah.
That's interesting. Well, that's another 7.
We'll see what Spoon gets on defense. As far as you know for now, you think you've got most of the records. And you want to do what with them?
He just wants to see who's accessed them for now. He's literally just trying to figure out what Seth knows.
For now, you know that Seth has accessed all of the recent battle ROMs for everybody going back several months. He's also got an order out to check all new battle ROMs.
Yeah. Adam, what he does is he also just looks at a lot of the battle ROMs, but signs them out under like training purposes.
Okay. Anybody in particular?
He makes sure he gets like several of Hunter McGregor so that it's like plausibly deniable because Hunter's in the same class. So it looks like he's researching Hunter because he expects to beat Payne, and then Hunter's like right above. I
mean, you can't challenge Hunter until he loses, but the instant he does, you'll be on him like a piranha.
That's basically that's what Adam's trying to make it look like.
We'll see if Seth falls for these lies.
And also, I guess Hillbilly too, because Hillbilly's actually close to striking distance of the top 20 for grand tournament purposes. Yeah. Things like that. So yeah.
Okay. What else you got now that we're committing felonies?
I haven't committed any felonies yet.
Obstruction of justice is definitely a felony.
I haven't obstructed any justice yet.
You tried to, though. Conspiracy to commit obstruction of justice is also a felony.
Thinking about committing a crime isn't committing the crime.
But preparing to commit a crime is a crime.
They can't prove that I was preparing to commit a crime. As far as they know, I was accessing the computer system I already had access to.
Let me ask you a question. Do you think Seth will care? Or do you think he'll just deal with it the clan way?
I mean, look, if Seth tries to murder me, that is actually the best case scenario.
Wow. There aren't many people who would consider being murdered a best case scenario, but sure.
Look, I said try.
Yeah.
And then the next thing Adam's going to do is he's going to go looking for Cosmo.
Okay.
I'm just going to try to track Cosmo down.
Okay. It's not that hard to find Cosmo. He's very publicly posting on... It's no longer called the Diamond Shark WhisperNet. The Diamond Sharks have copyrighted and trademarked WhisperNet, so it's just called the Comstar Network now in the Inner Sphere. However, it is fully licensed from the Diamond Sharks, the technology.
Mhm.
Yeah, so you go check on the Comstar network, and there's just every time Trace Billings posts a selfie or has a photo op, Cosmo is there shaking hands with him. They're best friends now, business, opportunities. There's no discussion that Cosmo is wanted by the CCAF or the Maskarovka. It's just, oh, Cosmo, he's, lining up for bigger and better things in the light circuit, and maybe he might be thinking about moving over to mech racing. He's so fast, so skilled. You can find Cosmo easily. Getting past Trace Billings security is much more difficult. You also got a text from Cosmo. I mean, you have his new phone number.
Yeah. So I think Adam will just send him a text back, and I'll send that to Dunamis myself.
Perfect. I love that we're keeping all of this from the audience, so and me, so no one has any idea what's going on. It's my favorite part of the show. When the player side thinks from me.
But no, I think at this point, like Adam just like he realizes, Seth actually is like trying to, implant listening devices and stuff. So
allegedly.
Allegedly. So Adam has officially just marked the stable as hostile territory, and this is now like a behind enemy line situation in his mind. And I think we see Adam just like he's just barely keeping a lid on it, but you can see it in his eyes that they're starting to just like sort of dart around everywhere he goes. Like he's looking for things.
You always feel like somebody's watching you. All right, what do you got next?
I have to figure out which mech I'm gonna bring to try to beat Jordyn Payne.
Very positive way of thinking that you'll win this fight.
I mean, I know that Jordyn Payne's showing up with Annihilator with no armor and 5 Gauss rifles.
Yeah, it's great. It's not no armor; it just couldn't stand an Alpha Strike volley from itself.
I mean, it's got low enough armor that like even I'm gonna put holes in it in seconds. The biggest problem is that I don't know if I have a way to not get hit by Jordyn Payne. Which means, do I have to bring the Malagueña and hope for through armor criticals with armor piercing rounds? That is the problem that I am currently trying to solve. Did the golem get fixed?
Let me look at the sheet here. I think everything's been fixed. Yes.
Okay. All right, cool. Oh, and by the way, did I take any stress from any of those rolls?
Nope.
Okay. Just thought I should check. Research gives you a stress when you only get a 7.
It wasn't really a research roll. It was a sweeps, bleeps, and creeps roll. We're playing a little loose with the rules while we listen. The consequences of that roll will become apparent when Seth makes a counter roll, and we'll see what kind of stress and or assassinations you suffer as a result.
Yeah, I'm actually about to message Seth about how about, because I remember we talked about this slightly when Hunter first got involved with the Mafia stuff, about how we wanted to handle PvP. And Seth is approaching that line as well with Adam. Adam will be approaching that line with what Seth is doing. So I wanted to hit up Spoon and see what we wanted to do. But that is a problem for Lator. Because right now, Adam still has to beat Jordyn Payne.
Listen, my hope is to get to the season finale, and we'll let some of you will die, and that will solve a lot of PvP problems for all of us. You guys just need to calm down for a second.
Well, what I'm saying though is it's maybe somebody wants to sabotage somebody in the fight against Jade Falcon.
Wow. Listen, before we do that, we're all gonna need to sit at a table about PvP for that one.
That's what I'm talking about, though. Yeah, that's why I said I wanted to talk to, Adam's.
I love the idea if you
just,
guys sabotaged each other's mechs at the same time. Doesn't seem very Seth-like, though.
I mean,
but he's a watch agent now. Who knows what he's capable of?
Yeah, all bets are off. And I'm a Word of Blake terrorist, apparently, according to the news.
I mean, you are a Word of Blake terrorist.
Let's not allegedly.
Also, the Word of Blake isn't being blamed for this. They're just saying terrorism, piracy, really.
Oh no, they're blaming the Word of Blake terrorists for the fact that they took Terra from Comstar.
Oh yes, well you are a terrorist in that regard, of course. You guys are disrupting you guys are ruining the status quo. Okay, everything was better when the Comstar network just worked. Why do these Word of Blake guys have to have their own network? Why do they got to go to the Free Worlds League? Why can't they just, why can't they just adapt like everybody else? Why do they have to try to be so unique?
Yeah. And then there's that whole situation with the fact that our wonderful friends at in the Mech Bay are spouting some straight heresy to Adam's ears.
But in their ears, you're the heretic.
But which one of us is actually going to do something about that?
Wow. That was dark. All right. You got anything else before the interview?
I'm just going to research Jordyn Payne. Adam's going to try to... is it them?
Yes.
Okay. Adam is going to try to research them to see if they've got a weak point. Because Adam knows their skills and their mech based on Hunter's fight. Ooh, but I'm going to have to spend my firstborn edge on that one. That's a 7 or an 8.
I believe you get 2 questions.
I do.
But you take a point of stress.
I do. And that puts me at 1 stress. Because I have cleared. I'd be out here clearing stress by doing horrible crimes. I would like to know what Jordyn Payne's like a way that Jordyn Payne is vulnerable.
So Jordyn Payne used to be a rather unremarkable assault class gladiator who wasn't even in the regular Solaris rankings, just somebody who was kicking around Solaris. And at that time, her name was Lily. And, there's a separation between these two identities now, not just as a former name, but also Jordyn Payne is goth and dark and kind of masculine, and Lily was definitely leaning hard into like this fairy queen persona. And same mech, but no one has really attached the two of them together except for people that are like WWE fans behind the scenes, the people who are like, oh yeah, here's the storyline for this week. I bet this is what's going to happen next. People who read it on squared circle, that sort of thing. It's not really publicly known that these two are the same person. I mean, dead naming someone is always a great way to bring about a sort of ruckus, but also attaching those two identities together will probably You know, it would definitely ruin Jordyn Payne's. I don't know, what aura would I give Jordyn? Like Gara from Naruto, but like when you
Mhm.
first meet Gara and he's super duper evil, not like later Gara who's like, oh, okay, I'm like your dad now, guys. Oh, let's all be calm and peaceful. Like Jordyn Payne is super edgy and dark, gothic. Got that
Mhm.
Taliesin Jaffe energy.
Yeah. Well, dead naming somebody is not really on the table for Adam.
All right.
So we'll just go with then I guess what's what's their gunnery?
2.
Okay, that's what I thought. So two, and they've got weapon specialist, Gauss rifle, and sniper, if I remember right. Which means that we're looking at, oh baby, that's gonna be fucking hard to deal with. All right. Um. So yeah, those are my two questions.
I appreciate
Adam.
that Adam Kiseki is Ivan Asako. He was just a casual, ruthless murderer. Now he's a, you know, religious terrorist. But dead naming is way past the line. You have to
You
respect
know,
that. You know,
yeah.
there has to be moral limits that we all have.
Yeah. And I think Adam has changed entirely who he is now 4 times in his life. Um, one, two, 3 times. Uh, you're from, who he was born as into who he became, into who he pretended to be, into who he pretended to be a second time. It, he's, there's just certain line there that he's like, nope, my philosophy does not allow me to pass this. Plus, Varen sure as shit ain't gonna do it. But in on the in character lens,
Listen,
Adam Kiseki
sometimes
has.
as a player and as a game master, you do things for your character that you yourself would never do. For instance, kill people, you know. But
Yeah. There's yeah, that is true.
fascinating that the murder isn't the problem. Dead naming. Listen, this is such a complicated discussion that no one ever really wants to have. Why is mass murder okay?
you know, because it is unavoidable as part of the game. Is like a central conceit of the game.
Hmm.
I mean, not
I'm
this
not going to have this
particular game.
conversation now. It's way too involved. All right. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Have you decided on a mech?
Um, I think because there's almost no way I'm going to be able to avoid the shots, I think I'm going to go with the Malagania M2, which is the one with the armor piercing rounds.
All right. Let's see if I can find the.
If you cannot find it, I can get it for you.
Yeah, I don't think I have it. It's not in my
Then.
secret mech supply anyway. And there's just so many fucking mechs now.
All good. I got it right here. You just need it as a PNG, right?
Yep.
Okay. And I will load it right here.
Ugh, God. Listen, there's this guy named Will Hindmarch who once a year releases a slight update to Kickstarter for a Kickstarter that is almost a decade old and he's never finished. And I just got this year, just the slowest tabletop RPG release I've ever seen.
Hmm. Always interesting how that works out with certain certain crowdfunding things that just tend to just keep going.
All right, there we go. Anything else before this particular match then?
Nope. Time to go see Mueller.
Mueller is actually how should I put this? He's upset with Apex Dragons, and they'll call you when they're ready to have you guys back on.
Excellent.
So your interview is whatever statements you'd like to make before a camera.
Adam just shrugs and doesn't have anything to say. He'll do his talking in the ring.
No guaranteeing a victory.
Nope. Not against Jordyn Payne, there
Okay.
won't be.
I've
I've guaranteed it against everybody else because I've been like, yeah, no chance. But Jordyn Payne just, you know, rolls decent and I'm just dead.
Awesome. All right, you Marshawn Lynch.
Yeah.
I don't remember what nationality Jordyn Payne is, so I'm just going to use some Federated Sons dice.
I think Jordyn Payne actually was Fed son, if I remember right.
That's the protagonist faction. They're the best. 8.
7.
Let's go north-south. I'll come in from the south.
Okay.
I've used guessed. As you've guessed, Jordyn Payne is in fact piloting the same Annihilator.
Yeah.
No changes are necessary at this time. You've got armor-piercing ammunition loaded into those ammo base?
Yes.
Okay.
Can you copy the token? Thank you. We'll use the same model, but I went ahead and renamed it.
Sure.
Oh, this map is actually awesome. I didn't even register that we were in the factory. Oh, this is like best case scenario. Holy shit. Awesome. Okay, cool. And yes, the Malagania has 10 armor piercing rounds. And then I've got 20 shots with caseless for my 2 autocannon 10s.
All right. Jordyn tippy toes right to the edge of the map. Well, 3. I was betrayed. I was betrayed by these dice.
36, 27, 27. All right, there we go. I'm now set up.
Okay.
So,
yes, Jordyn doesn't move and marks you as their Bloodstalker target.
Cool. I gotta. All right. Oh, that's right. Bloodstalker. Bloodstalker weapon specialist. That's -3. So they're starting at like -1 immediately. And if I get within minimum range, that'll still only put them at 1. Yep. Yeah, this is gonna be tough. All right. I really got to hope for those through armor crits to just blow Gauss rifles up.
Yeah, I mean you're up, so.
All right, so here we go.
It's not ain't going anywhere. Not yet.
Malagania is a 4/6 with a supercharger. But I've got Terrain Master, Mountaineer, so just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How high up is Jordyn? Jordyn is level 3, so this would be level 3, so I'd still be blocked in line of sight if I moved here. 6. I believe that is no shots for nobody.
Okay, Jordyn still fires.
Oh, really?
Yep, it's a hit. 15. That is a hit because it's a -4 for the immobile.
What's the construction factor of these walls?
60.
Oh, nice.
Okay. There's a 5th shot. Doesn't matter. This. Can I draw on it? Yes. This wall is gone. Like,
Excellent.
You're suddenly visible as Gauss rifle rounds just keep slugging into this thing. Like, you're turning to look and you notice that there's like a garbage can sized hole in the concrete. Then there's doof, 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 and the whole thing just crumbles with little bits of rebar sticking out on this either side of this wall over here and here, as you're now suddenly visible.
And so this is open?
Yes. So the rest of the walls are intact, but not this one right here. But I mean, just as a reminder, that doesn't happen until the end of the round. So, you know, shooting has been declared and done. Oh man, I built so much heat with that, but I dissipate it. Let's talk about...
Built so much heat, you fired 5 Gauss rifles.
All right, initiative of 5.
I have an initiative of 6.
Okay, I don't move.
Yeah, I kind of figured. So it could be medium range. So what would my to hit be if I just rushed you? I would move 7. I'd get 3 evasion.
Do it.
I'd get 3 evasion. I'd be in the open. But there's nowhere I can actually really get cover here. It'd be 10 away, which would be medium range for you, medium range for me. So we're an even playing field there. You'd be hitting me at 2 minus 3 plus 2. You'd be hitting 1 plus 3. You'd be hitting me on 4s. If I remember correctly, unless you have sniper and not Bloodstalker, or unless you have sniper in addition to Bloodstalker and weapon specialist, in which case you'd be hitting me on 3s. So, whereas I'd be hitting you on 1, 2 for the run, and 2 for the range. I'd be hitting you on 5s now. Fuck that. I'm not trading against 5 Gauss rifles like that. We will instead simply walk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Six.
Okay. Firing 5 Gauss rifles. Okay, that one missed. This ruins is deleted. Just the whole upper body of the Annihilator just tracks you, sees that you're not going to keep going yet, and just annihilates whatever it thinks your next target will be. All right. 11.
Eight. Go first. All right, so we're gonna activate the supercharger. That's fine. And Adam runs to here. We'll actually turn this way.
Okay.
Sidestep?
No, that's 3 movement by turn, move, turn. Initiative of 7.
Okay. Initiative of 7.
6.
8. Make construction factor is this wall? Same
60.
as the others?
Everything's 60 here.
All right, cool. Adam is gonna stand still. And
Okay.
what shots?
Okay.
Okay. Adam is firing a PPC and medium pulse lasers at this wall.
Okay.
So I hit these on anything other than the double 1. PPC hits. Pulse laser 1. Pulse laser 2. So that's 29 points of damage. And then Adam will also kick the wall.
Okay.
In the physical attacks phase.
The most terrain destruction we've ever seen in a match at this point.
Yeah, so that kick's gonna hit, and that's gonna be what is that, 14 damage for the 70 tonner? Yeah, 14.
Okay, now you're aware that even with that down, and it's not yet, it's at 45.
Mm-hmm.
This wall is the one that's actually blocking view of the 2 of you.
I am aware.
Okay, making sure. 8.
8, did you say?
8.
I got 8 as well.
10.
9. Adam doesn't move.
That wall's gone. And that's good that I didn't miss the first one. The next 4 are going after this thing right here. Did not miss a single one. I'm good.
Not the flip fire penalty.
I mean, when you're shooting at a -3 or something, a +1 doesn't really make that big of a difference.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I only have 45 rounds left, so just enough to fight a light mech company. Or, you know, there's some groundskeeper out here that's preparing to renovate this place for the next month or 2. Where do you get a cement truck with that much cement on short notice? I'm gonna have to check the structural integrity of all the surrounding walls. You gotta proof it, and you have to make it look like it's as old as the cement around it.
Okay. Gotta activate supercharger. We're fine.
Okay.
And Adam needs to make a piloting check because he's going through that rubble. As Adam moves to here. So quick piloting check. We are good to go.
Okay. I mean, you have partial cover at the legs. But other than
Yep.
that, I think you're visible. Unless you want to tell me you've got
yes.
a chameleon system installed or a nullsig.
I didn't think those were available yet.
I think that nullsig is available if you have a patron book and you
Really?
you pop
Okay,
the secret technologies. Ever since Kyle died, no one's really been interested in becoming a patron, though.
If I had a different character, if Adam just gets fucking, you know, annihilated right here and just somehow dies.
Well, speaking of that, all right, 9 hexes is going to be medium range. I have sniper, so it's a 1. I need 3s on 5 hits. Leg. Left torso for 15.
Got it.
Center torso for 15.
Cool.
Left torso for 15.
All right. And that's internal.
There's 2 crits on it.
Okay.
Don't get these dice.
This may be a very short match.
6-3 is an autocannon.
Okay. That's pretty bad.
4-2 is also an autocannon.
That's, really unfortunate.
I mean, better than hitting the ammo block. That's all I'm gonna say. If I got that, you'd be done.
So.
Oh, I have one more shot.
Uh-huh.
And it was right arm for 15.
Oh, okay, cool. All right.
Am I in the wrong torso? I think I am.
You are in the wrong torso, yes.
All right, the same results.
Yeah. So, time to start dumping ammo into you. 2 autocannon 10s, firing armor piercing rounds, ERPPC, and 2 medium pulse lasers. We are 8 hexes apart.
I think it was 9, but yeah, basically.
Are we? Okay. That does not. Okay, that does change my pulse laser slightly. Okay. So, I'm a 1. Iran makes this 3. You are at medium range for my 3 main weapons, which makes this 5. The pulse lasers are at long range, which would make them 7, but they have -3 to hit. So that would make them, they hit on 4s. So we'll start with the ERPPC.
And don't forget that armor piercings get +1. They're harder to hit with than normal.
They don't, I don't think.
Their property is that they have a +1 to hit, but they cause critical hits.
Okay. ERPPC 15 damage, right torso.
Okay.
That would be a critical in the right torso. So I'm gonna edge this. And that hits. Armor piercing crit in the right torso.
Okay.
That is 4-1. The bottom Gauss rifle, that's 18 internal damage.
Okay. Comes through the head hit. Both of them.
All
What
right.
else you got?
Second armor piercing round. That one also hits, same side, but no crit.
Okay. Just lost 3 Gauss rifles in their ammo.
All right. And then 2 medium pulse lasers. Those hit, 10 is left arm for 7. And left leg for 7.
Okay. Both need to make stay standing rolls.
Do indeed.
I'm good.
I'm good. And I'm also now out of edge, by the way.
That's so dangerous.
Yep.
9.
That is 7. I think I'm gonna choose to win this initiative round.
Okay. Jordyn doesn't move.
Okay. We're gonna supercharge her again. We needed 5. We got 10. Adam hops over this wall and rushes Jordyn.
Okay, 2 Gauss rifles. That's left torso for 15.
Left torso for 15 is gone.
There's a critical in there.
Okay.
Which won't, well, technically it doesn't matter because it's transferring to center torso, right? But I do need to check to see if those ammo boxes critical, and a 7 is not good enough.
Okay. Yep.
It's just the first shot. You get like 2 engines off of that as well, right?
I do.
And then left leg for 15.
Okay. So I'm gonna have to do some heat math real quick.
Probably has not done great things for your heat.
No, I was riding the line already. Okay, so that's gonna shoot me. All right, that's gonna shoot me right the hell up. If I fire everything this round. So I was already at 3 heat. Okay. So I'm gonna fire back with so I'm at 3 right now. We'll just add 10 right there. And then I'm gonna fire back with 1 autocannon firing armor piercing rounds. Actually, all my armor piercing ammunition's gone, so this is all caseless.
It's not gone until next round.
Oh, that's right. You're right. Totally right. Okay, so 1 armor piercing round, an ERPPC, which 18 plus 13 is 31 minus 26 would put me at 5. Can I afford 9 heat? This mech doesn't have TSM, so I don't think I'd want to go to 9. So yeah, we'll just do the armor piercing and the Gauss right, or in the ERPPC. So ERPPC hits left torso. Okay. And unfortunately, that's not internal.
You're right. It is unfortunate for someone.
And then armor piercing hits center torso and does not crit.
Okay. Is that everything?
That is everything for this round.
I guess you'd better hope you win initiative here. Spend all his edge, spend his auto win. I rolled a 10.
And I roll a 6.
Show me what you'll do with the Malagania's power.
I will. In all likelihood. For one, I'll go to 4 heat at the end of the last round. And then I am going to...
Wait, you lost heat while firing the ERPPC? I Guess you do have extra heat sinks.
No, I gained 1 heat.
I thought you were at like 13 or something.
No, the 13 was, I put myself there because I knew I was going to be at plus 10. I was at 3.
Okay.
I just threw the plus 10 on top
I don't really
as
understand,
a
but
math placeholder.
if you somehow tricked me, the audience will figure it out. So
No, I was at 3. I gained 10 heat plus my firing, which was a total of 31, including the 3.
okay.
And then I dissipate. Oh wait, actually, I do need to double check. Okay, no, I didn't lose any of my double heat sinks on that side.
Not yet.
Yeah, and I dissipate 26, so I had 31 total heat, including shooting.
Sure.
31 minus 26 is
5.
Is 5, not 4. So I was off by 1. There you go. You got me, AP.
Got him, voice. Caught in 4K.
Caught in 4K.
What are you doing now? Oh, did you make a? I guess we both need to make piloting checks for that round.
Oh yeah, we do.
Yeah.
I'm good. What SPAs did Jordyn lose? Or am I allowed to know that?
That's a great question, actually. Ironically, I mean, losing Blood Hunter and Sniper are just fine. Sniper no longer has any use, and Blood Hunter is just a -1.
Yeah. You know what? I'm probably, oh gosh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Supercharging some more. Or wait, did I supercharge your last round?
Yeah, you needed a 5.
Okay. Then I'm definitely not gonna fucking do that. Never mind. I thought I had a run off.
That's
I'm an idiot.
Man.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna supercharge when I need a 7. That's insane. Especially
Pretty average
no
roll.
with no edge. No. We ain't doing that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, that would put my back. Never mind. I don't really have enough movement to do that.
I don't know if it shows your back per se from this angle, but it definitely shows a side.
Oh, it shows my left side, and my left side's already gone. Don't want that.
That sounds perfect for me.
So
it would be your left side.
Then I think we will just so with Natural Grace, Maneuvering Ace, and Mountaineer, am I allowed to go backwards down elevations?
Nope.
Even though it's 0 cost to me?
Nope.
Lame.
I take it up with the people that write the rules.
All right. In that case, I will just.
They are talking to me right now, you know. Not that they ever have, but. Are you sidestepping?
I am. So I can
Possible.
That also shows my left side. Gosh dang it. We'll sidestep this way.
Double sidestep? Impossible.
Triple sidestep, actually. Wait, nope, can't triple sidestep. I'll have to just sidestep and then do that. And show you my right side. 1, 2, 3. Can you get down here? You have 3 movement? Right?
That's true.
Yep. Okay, never mind. God dang it. Every move I make.
I mean, you're trapped by velocity.
Yeah, it's because I'm heated up. If I had 1 more movement, I could do the actual, like, good move. But I can't, because I've done been heated.
How dangerous could 2 Gauss rifles be? This is you're fighting a medium mech at this point in both armor and weaponry. Wow, that is a move.
We will just go to point blank then, so that you can't kick me in the head.
Would like to kick you in the head. That's true. Now, if I
Well,
move
now
forward
you
and
can't.
down, you won't be able to punch or kick me, correct?
I can do that.
Are you turning at the end of that?
Yeah, I think I'm
Okay,
gonna.
well then moving here now is alright, I just don't move.
Yeah.
Take your shots.
Because the only reason I wouldn't turn is if you were gonna blast me in the. Is it? Well, is to keep you shooting into my right side, but I actually can't get far enough for you to shoot into my right side, so. Without shooting me in the back. And I don't want to get shot in the back. So I'm gonna fire everything, I think. Just because I can't really afford not to. So here we go. So that is ERPPC and autocannon and
What's the other
two
type of
impulse
ammo you got
lasers.
loaded?
Caseless. Just good old fashioned caseless ammo to give me extra shots.
Sure.
Um
For folks at home, that means it doesn't have the thing wrapping around it that spreads everywhere. The whole bullet is its own case.
mm-hmm.
It leaves little to no.
It does, however, mean that if you crit me in the caseless ammo, I take twice as much damage.
Wow, you'll get absolutely. All right.
Well, that's why we have case.
You think you can put caseless ammo in a case? I feel like there's some sort of.
You just put the case on the torso instead of the ammo.
All right. What are we looking at here?
That is right torso for 15 with 2 crits.
Okay, that's center torso. Internal.
Is it? Okay. Oh, geez. Here we go. 2-2. Fusion engine.
Okay, I'm still not worried.
6-3. Fusion engine.
Well, I'm reading 3-6, but I'll take 6-3 just to speed things up.
Oh, you know what? You're right.
It's still
right to left.
plus 10 still will not make a difference for me.
Well, 3-6 makes more sense because it's left to right. I was reading right to left like a doofus.
All right, 3-6 then. We'll do it. That is gyro. It's a lot more significant. I'm thinking, what is it? A +3?
And oh hell, what other weapon do I have? Oh yeah, autocannon. That hits in the right arm.
Okay.
For 10 with a crit.
Yeah, that's center torso.
Oh, is it? Okay, shit.
Yeah, right torso.
Oh, yeah, the whole right. Oh, I forgot the right torso was gone. That's 5-1.
It's a gyro. All right, so now falling is assured.
Oh shit. Holy fuck. I might actually live.
I'm not gonna be able to kick you because I'll be too busy falling.
Pulse laser 1 hits you in the right arm for 7. So I guess that goes CT. Pulse laser 2 hits you in the left leg for 7.
Okay.
And then I get blasted by 2 Gauss rifles and pray that I don't just immediately fucking die.
Center torso for 15.
That is takeable.
Right leg for 15.
That's fresh. Oh, you love to see it.
You will
Never
need
punished.
to make the piloting check, however.
Oh, well, I'm gonna. I need a. This is a +1 piloting check. I need a.
I don't think you have any plus on it, but yeah. Oh, 20 points of damage is +1.
20 points of damage. Yeah, it's +1 difficulty. So I need a 3 for this because I'm a 3 pilot, and with Natural Grace, I have a -1 to all checks to fall. So I'm good to go. Does Jordyn Payne avoid another head hit?
I'm not sure yet.
Yeah, I forgot that 100-ton mechs do 20 damage to themselves when they fall. Or not 20, 10 damage.
+3. Okay, Jordyn has survived that and is set to eject safely with edge at the end of the round. Do you want to physically attack? I think your only option here is to kick, and it would be kicking to the whole body because he's prone in front of you.
Yeah, the mech is, yeah, if the mech's down, then it's a whole body. No, if Jordyn's ejecting Adam lets them go.
All right. Congratulations on your victory. Should have guaranteed it in the name of Ruin Industries.
You know, I thought about it, but not against Jordyn Payne, I ain't. Especially when I have an easy cop out of the guy who interviews me normally isn't doing it this week.
He's just mad, you know?
Yeah.
He's upset.
Yeah, he's just, you know, a weak baby who can't handle anyone challenging his, you know.
I used the wrong terminology.
ideology.
I want to be clear here. Cosmo said diversity, but what Ernst Dieter Mueller would have said was forced diversity. He would have said, why are you forcing diversity?
Yeah.
So I'm not as schooled in my shitlord language as I should be, and someone helped correct me as to how to talk in the way of a conservative talk show host.
Look, you know, if you want to be like, you know, somebody who's insane and right wing, just be like Adam Kiseki. You know, someone challenges your beliefs, you don't sulk in the corner like a little bitch. You just kill them like a terrorist.
That's terrible. Don't say those things. We're gonna get in trouble.
This is a joke, internet.
I don't. The internet doesn't take jokes well. Remember Harambe?
But yes, Adam has a great deal of disdain for Ernst. He thinks he's weak and sniveling and pathetic.
Do you have anything you want to say to the press on your way out the arena?
Adam just says to the microphone, I would like to apologize to my investors for the amount of damage to my machine. I don't think it was avoidable.
Okay. You're now rank 45.
Yep. I'm coming for that championship.
Where is Hunter at this time? You actually have already passed Hunter. Hunter's rank 49.
Well, yeah, because he lost to
Jordyn, and now he's earning his way back up.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that puts you in third place after the Hillbilly and then Cosmo.
Yeah, who both lost this week. Spoilers for the episodes that came before this one.
Yeah. What can I say? Cosmo is rank 40 and Hillbilly is rank 30. Who do I have next week?
And
it's Seth and Hunter. Yeah.
Adam Kiseki still undefeated.
That's really questionable. I mean, what are we looking at to repair this Malagania in terms of costs?
It's 4. It's a clan custom. Jesus. And then once it's repaired, I actually already have a new, because that's our we only get like one repairs rearming of a machine that has clan equipment in it.
Yeah.
Because you know, Whoops, my bad.
I didn't know my
Adam.
actions would have consequences.
Oh
If
no,
you
I
knew,
did.
would you have done anything differently?
No, because it means that the clans also are low on stuff. My point was to cut off their supply lines, and if that means that, and I knew that our supply lines for clan junk was through them, but
That's your problem. You're trying to cut supply lines and steal contraband, but
yeah.
you know.
I did both of those things. But it does mean that, you know, my stablemates are not getting their fancy clan tech anymore.
It's okay.
Which is unfortunate.
Seth will just win with a catapult.
Yeah, like I said, look, we've already proven that we don't need clan equipment to beat these guys, so we'll just make do with our inner sphere stuff.
That's true. We also don't talk about Bruno. No.
Mm-hmm. Nor do we talk about Primo.
Primo,
just know that he loves you.
He came back, didn't he? I feel like that happened.
He did.
2 months ago.
He did. He came. Because he was the.
The problem is that everyone used to be in the medium division. Now they're not. So it's tough because that's where Primo is. Or was.
We just gotta, you know, we just gotta recruit Primo to replace some of the people who are leaving.
Primo like for Astrid, stable manager.
We're losing Astrid to the Rasselhag.
That's not clear yet. It's not clear whether that's going to happen or not. Yeah, all I'm saying is if you want to put forward Primo as your choice for Elizabeth's replacement, now's the time to declare it before the patrons.
Man, that would be pretty Primo.
Yeah, because of his long displayed stable leadership skills at paperwork management and business dealings that we've all seen.
Yeah, No, I'm not putting Primo up for that. Trace Billings, I think, actually is a really good one for that.
If you say so.
I don't know. I think it fits. It fits Trace Billings.
All right. You got anything else?
Other than the fact that Adam is keeping a distance from Osman now.
This is such a sad story of brotherhood broken in the wake of the greatest event of your lives. All right, friends. You know, there'll be more episodes next week, but there'll only be 2 of them because there were 4 episodes this week, because we're going back to how Solaris Nights used to be, where I do all the episodes all at once and I don't take a break. Fortunately, all my other shows are getting canceled, or not. Who even could tell anymore? Yeah. Have a good time zone.
Thank you for another great episode, Arthur.
Thank you for another great episode.